Hey guys, and welcome back to Rainswept. So when we left off, we finally got to hear about the tragic story of Abigail, and now we better understand Detective Stone's motives, but it did give him an epiphany, and Officer Blunt was like, what? And that's where we left off. So let's jump back into this. She said what, and then I clicked on this. Because he never got a chance to confront them, Amy. Who? The rain. The rain! Did it rain that night, Amy? Did it? I don't remember. Think. Try to remember. I think so. I think it did. Of course. There were no fingerprints on the gun. It was too cold. He was wearing... What? Oh no. I've made a mistake. I shouldn't have... Wait, what's going on? What did you do? I hope we're not too late. We need to go now! Alright, well, Stone's got a bone that he's chasing. And let's let him chase it. Let's figure out what's going on. I again, don't know how much longer we have here, but this is good. This is good. Wait, what's going on, Detective? I don't get it. Of course you don't get it. No time to explain. Let's go. Alright. Come on, Blunt. I've said that to you many times, but this is the time when it's so for real serious. 'Cause now I know something. I don't know what I know, but I know. Johnny! No! Wait! Oh, shit. Stay away, Detective! Johnny, you don't have to do this. I have to! There's no other way now. I didn't mean to. I really didn't. Oh, shit, so it was Johnny? Oh, God. Let's just try to, act like we're empathetic. I know, Johnny. I know you didn't mean to. I was scared. I couldn't think clearly. I didn't mean to. But that doesn't make a difference now, does it? What's done is done, and now I don't see any other way. I'm not that kind of a person. I don't even get very angry. I can't believe I did such a disgusting thing. I hate it. She gave me the gun. Diane. I only wanted to give it back to her. I don't know if I should... You know what? I want to find out what's going on. And I don't know if this game has multiple endings, so I don't know at this point if what I choose is going to change the outcome. So I'm just going to do what I want. And I really want to know... I don't want to know why she gave him the gun, because it may have been the same reason she tried to give Jack the gun, just to get it out of the house. I want to know what happened. What happened then? What does it matter? I killed them, didn't I? She was screaming at me, get out! And I lost my head. Oh, God. Alright. So, I don't know. Alright, I'm just gonna say I know how it feels. I know why you lost control, Johnny. Trust me. I know how it feels. How? What? How do you know about how it feels? I've made mistakes too. Yeah, this is the time to own up to it, Stone. This is the time when all of the gravy comes to the surface. It wasn't my fault. I didn't mean to do it. Even if I don't end it myself, they'll put me in prison for life, or the death penalty. What's the point? I'm not gonna say jumping off will be painful, that's the point. Let me just, okay, maybe I just say that. You won't get the death penalty, Johnny. You were provoked. You were emotionally disturbed at the moment. You didn't go there with the intention of hurting them. No. No, I didn't. Then you have a case. That's 10 years, probably less considering your age, which I don't know because I'm about to ask how old you are. I'm 16. Johnny, your sentence won't be harsh. It could even be less than 5 years. That doesn't matter. How can I live with what I've done, even if they let me off easy? How will I ever live with any of this? I can't forgive myself, so what's the point? Alright. Think about your grandma, Johnny. I do love Granny, but she turned a blind eye, just like everyone. Would she accept me after what I've done? Would she even look at me? Or would she pretend I don't even exist? Anyway, what will she do with a grandson like me? She's better off without me. No, there's no point. Don't do it, Johnny. Sorry, Detective. No! Johnny! Or, like he said, Johnny, no! Ah! Sexy Ryan to the rescue. You okay, Johnny? I got you. You're safe now. I'm so sorry. Diane gave me the gun. She was scared. She was scared with the gun in the house. Chris and her would argue a lot. She said Chris was beginning to get angrier every time. Every fight was worse than the last. But I didn't want to keep the gun with me. It felt uncomfortable, horrible. That night, after Granny had gone to sleep, I snuck out of the window. Ah, flashback. So when we finally get to see the actual murder happen, this is interesting. Oh, hey, Johnny, what's up? Is Diane home? Yeah, this is gonna be like 11:58 p.m. Oh. Oh, yeah. Diane! Just a minute! So what's up, Johnny? Nothing. Just wanted to talk to... I'm taking Diane to Madagascar for a holiday. I just told her about it. She's pretty excited. Hence, the wine. That sounds great. Yes, Chris, what... Hey, Johnny. What are you doing here? Diane, What did you get that here for? What is wrong with you? I can't keep it anymore, Diane. I don't wanna. Please, take it back. Are you insane? Keep that shit in your pocket and get the hell out of here. You got that? Get out. Just go. You got that, Johnny? Johnny, what are you doing here? Come. They're fighting again. I hate them. Leave them be, Johnny. Forget about them. Come, let's go out and... No! I hate them! I'll kill them! I'll kill them both! Stop! What are you doing here? You've put him up to this, haven't you? Yeah, go ahead. Blame me for this, too. Say that again. Stop it! Stop! What did you say? He is a very small child. I mean, I know he's supposed to just be a kid, but, that's miniature. He is Annabelle-sized. You little shit. You see this gun? I'll put a bullet through your head the next time you interrupt me. Got that? You got that? Oh, yeah. Cross-cutting understanding now in my brain. Diane! What? Wait, but didn't he get shot from the other side? And didn't we see a flashback of him shooting himself in the head? Oh, okay. Okay. Diane! Oh, no. This is crazy because I was actually saving screenshots to do this kind of montage at the end, thinking that maybe something would come up where it was appropriate, but it looks like the game took care of it for me. I'm so sorry. Oh, man. Yeah. Oh, boy. I wish I could undo it all, but I can't. Put him in the car, officer. Good job, detective, I guess. Turns out you had it right all along. Yeah, you want to, apologize to me, bitch? You tried to get me off the case. You're lucky I didn't leave. God, I'm exhausted. Well, who would have thought? We actually did it. We caught the person responsible. But Johnny doesn't exactly feel good, does it? It doesn't. I don't know how to feel. But I'm glad we got here in time. You're gonna stay here a few more days, Michael? Why, are you gonna miss me? No, I don't think so, Ryan. Just tonight. I need to sleep. So much. Oh, man. Oh, that's pretty. Oh, that's cool. There's a bird. That reminds me of Virginia, which was also kind of Twin Peaks-y, detective-y. Yawn. That's the way Detective Stone yawns. Man, I haven't slept that well in ages. Better wear something appropriate for today. Something formal or black. Yawn! I could really do with some coffee. All right. Well, we've solved the case, guys. Let me see. Let's see what we're gonna wear. We're gonna go with the, the party wear was cool. Sleepwear is great. Stressed out. What happens if I don't? What happens if I just... I just go out in my, sleepwear? Huh. Let's see if he'll let me leave. I really shouldn't. I mean, this is a serious moment. Ah, God. Did you hear, Light Swish, that I solved the case? Oh, yeah, I'm very happy about that, but you could solve the case of why these rectangles won't leave me alone. I'm sorry, Light Switch. I don't know what to do about that. That's a you problem, not me. Am I ready to leave? Yeah, I'd say so. I better wear something appropriate for today. Okay, fine. Fine. I know you're a good guy, Detective Stone. I should have expected anything less. Alright, let's go. Let's go. Yes, I sure am. Ah, man. Do I get to say goodbye to the woman who runs this? Yes. Hello? Hello, Detective. I heard what happened yesterday. It's quite hard to believe it, really. Johnny's always been such a nice, docile boy. I really don't understand how he could do that. I'm glad you stopped him from hurting himself, though. Anyway, are you on your way back? Yep. I'll be leaving Pineview in an hour or so. It was good meeting you, Mr. Stone. Come back here and stay with us any time. We'll be happy to see you again. Just make sure it's on vacation and not for work. I have no control over who you people kill. Haha. Will do, Mrs. Patterson. Goodbye. Last time I'm gonna see that hotel. Oh, also sorry for burning down one of your rooms. Oh boy, am I gonna get to see my music maker? I want to see everyone before I leave. Yeah! What's up? Ah, my old word, weaving, crime-solving friend. I heard what happened yesterday. It's impressive the way you talked him down. Well, I kinda didn't, you know, Ryan just took him down. Ah, sexy Ryan. I'm gonna miss him most of all. No, I'm not! I'm gonna miss the other sexy dude whose name I forgot! It's all a little crazy. This town will take a while to settle down. And you? Are you leaving today? I am, yes. No reason for me to hang around anymore. You're just gonna have to come back then if you want to listen to my music. Before you leave, can you help me out one last time? I'd love to. I think this song is quite appropriate, too. Here goes. I wake up this misty morning, remember the buried pain. The dream has passed me by, like last night's sullen rain. All right. Chow mein, lipstick stains. Gotta be the cold rain, friends. 'Cause the cold rain is a cold mistress. Like last night's cold rain. Perfect. Perfect! You haven't lost your touch, my friend. It's only been 7 days. Like last night's cold rain. So poetic. Works with the misty morning part 2. Well, thanks as always. I hope we get to meet again someday. I'd love to hear you play all this. Take care now. Goodbye, Detective. Oh, this is wonderful! I hope I really do get to, like, recap with every single character. Is T-Guy gonna be there? Oh, I've gotta find out. Alright, we're gonna go... Yeah, I know that's the way to Central Street, but... Alright, fine. Oh, I can't click on the sign anymore? Why? Alright, there's a car that's not flying. That's a decent change of pace. Oh, I don't get to go back to the hospital? I want to talk to everyone. Hello, old man who's not talkable. Yes, come on, come on. Oh, what? I can't talk to you, but where's Skater Boy? Did you guys break up? Oh, no, I'm sad. Oh. I can't go that way? Oh, no. Pity about that kid, though. It really is. Is Alan home yet? I want to talk to everyone. Where does this take me? There isn't anything left to see at the crime scene. No point going there now. Oh, okay, that's where that takes me. Oh, man. That sucks that I can't talk to Skater Boy's girlfriend. Rob's coming home today. I don't know who that is, miss. I don't care about your life. Don't you know I solved a case? You're sure I can't talk to you? Oh, bye. I know I've given you a hard time the entire time that I've been here, mainly because you keep stopping in front of me and talking at the worst times. But I just wanted to say I appreciate you, and I'll miss you too. You know what? I was in the middle of talking to you! I take it back. Looks like everybody's getting ready for the festival. Oh, can I go in there and get some coffee? Yeah, but not yet. I want to see if there's anything here. Shocking, I can't believe it. Yeah, shut up. Pineview Festival. Where is Gramps? Can I go back up here? Is Father Smith Lee back? Oh, come on. I want to talk to everyone. Unless I'm going to get to talk to them at the festival. Like, maybe it's going to end, like, with the funeral and then, like, the festival. Maybe. Nope. Well, I guess let's just look at this one more time. To the cafe we go. Oh, Blunt! Looking swiggity swank! I mean, it's sad the occasion and all, but, very good. So that's where the missing bullet went. Outside from the open window, yes. While grazing Chris's ear and knocking him out on the way. Correct. Damn. No wonder Mr. Willis didn't see anyone once the final shot did wake him up. It had already been about 15 minutes since Johnny had left the house. What a week it's been, right? We still didn't have sex! Pfft, you're telling me. Here I was, leading a quiet life in a quieter station, and I thought I was busy. This place is never going to feel the same again. Everything feels different. You know what really sucks, though? The fact that we didn't have sex. What? I don't know if they would have been able to or not. But they never even got the chance to try and fix things, did they? Hey, you guys ready? Is that Sexy Ryan? Oh, hell yeah! Sexy Ryan in the... Well, actually, that's a little too formal. Like, it looks like he's wearing kind of a tuxedo jacket. Sleep well, both of you? What's that supposed to mean? Are you implying that we were sleeping together? Because we weren't, unfortunately. Again, Blunt, when is it gonna happen? I'm about to leave. Okay, we can have a quickie in back. I'm sure that Mark wouldn't mind. Funny you should ask that. Shall we get going? Don't you want me to explain why it's funny you should ask that? Okay, I guess not. Oh, look at us. The Power Trio. This is the real Avengers. Screw Endgame. Ryan, why are you running? The rest of us are walking. We're taking it easy. Just calm down, alright? We are gathered here today to pay our respects and to celebrate the lives of Oh, I thought it was Father Smith. Never mind. and Diane Miller. Oh, there's my sexy boy. Hey, sexy, sexy boy. Hey, 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 sexy. All right, we're at a funeral, lady. Relax. Pay your respects. A young couple whose lives were cut short by a tragic series of events. I just noticed Gramps is just laying all up on Mrs. Whatever her face is. I completely forgot everybody's name. For that, we must accept responsibility and admit that as a community, we have fallen short. That we all failed them. Actually, that's a really good line. Because no one supported him. Also, who's this black dude? I've never seen him before. I've never seen this person with the glasses. Oh, wait, is that Mark dressed up? Cool. Nice, Jack. I mean, I understand that you don't have a lot of money, but you're telling me you didn't have anything more formal to wear? Also, you are sabotaging shit. Chris and Diane moved to Pineview to start a new life together. They chose this place to settle down and follow their dreams. But they were made to feel unwelcome. We rejected them and shut them out of our community. Not by our actions, but our inaction. Not through harsh words, but by not speaking at all. And yet the number of people gathered here today shows that despite all that, they touched our lives in some way. And we must remember that, to not underestimate the impact each one of us has on everyone we meet. So reach out, speak of what bothers you, confront the darkness, and you do not have to do that alone. Remember that we can make a difference in others' lives. Let's do our best to make sure it's a good difference. It's the very least we should expect from ourselves. Well, that was very good, and that is very poignant, and that is something we all, as human beings, should take to heart. All right. Who are you? What happened to Father Smith? You did a good job there, Doc. Oh, it's the doctor! I didn't recognize him. Thanks, Detective. I did what I could. We'll need someone to take over for the church soon, though. Doubt Father Smith's gonna be back anytime soon. And even if he is, I expect he'll have a bit of trouble to deal with. Anyway, you look better today, Detective. I'm really happy to see that. Yeah, I think I feel better. Thanks for looking out for me the past couple of days. Wasn't easy times. Did I tell you I flew through space? That's kind of my job, isn't it? I'm happy you took my advice. You're a good man, Michael. I wish you the best for your life ahead. I look forward to us meeting again someday, under different circumstances, preferably. Me too. Goodbye, Doc. Can I talk to Jack? Yeah. I could have done something. I should have gone there that night, you know? You can't blame yourself, Jack. It was more complicated than that. Yeah, I know. Thanks for sorting it all out, dude. At least we know what really happened. Still so crazy, though. Anyway, how's the car feeling? I fixed her up real good, if you know what I mean. No, I don't know what you mean. Did you fuck my car, too? You have a convertible. Keep your hands off mine. Sorry it took so long, though. I really thought you were going to arrest me back there. Good thing you didn't. Who'd have fixed your car? Good thing indeed. The car feels better than new, really. You drive safe now, dude. Come back anytime and pay us a visit. Will do. Goodbye. Hello, black guy I've never seen before. Can I talk to you? Oh no, that's Lenny! You figured it out, Detective. I knew you would. Really? You're a real smart guy, so yeah. Johnny, though. That's really unfortunate. It's given me a lot to think about. And a lot to be grateful for. Anyway, have a safe drive back home, alright? Thanks. Goodbye, Lenny. Where are the drugs? I'm sorry, just once for old time's sake. This is that, guy that visited. Amar? I don't know. It's my last day in Pineview as well. Thought I'd come by and pay my respects. It's been an odd few days, and I don't think I'll ever forget my time here. I mean, really, it's made me feel grateful and even excited for the life I have. I also sense a change, a bit of relief on the faces of everyone here. I'm happy to see that. Good luck with your new job, Anav. Ah, that's what it was, yeah. Thanks. Hi, sexy boy. Come, let me get right in close, right in on in your sexy face. Yeah, this is where I'm going to talk to you from. Oh, I can't click on you from there, though. So I heard about how the events really unfolded that night. It's no wonder the case was so baffling to begin with. It's a good thing you got a complete confession to clear things up. It is, definitely. Although I can't help but feel sorry for everyone involved in this. It's just tragic. But we're all really relieved you managed to figure it out. It's been a tense few days. Just doing my job. And you're damn good at it, too. It looks exciting, but it sure as takes a toll on you. I could see that. Good luck back home, Detective. Take care, William. Oh, that's right! It was my sexy boy, Will. Also, it's really funny that I don't recognize these characters just because they changed their clothes. Like, well done. Really. Good on you for sticking to your convictions despite everything. I still think your motivations were personal, but it worked. Thanks, Chief. Good luck back home, Detective. Enjoy the festival, Chief. Oh, I sure will. Even more so now. Yeah, whatever. I just said that because I know that's what you really cared about after all this time. You're an ass wipe. And not one of the good scented kinds either. You're a really harsh one. That smells like lemon. Mrs. Brown. Oh, Johnny. Why did it have to be him? Poor boy. It wasn't his fault. It was all mine. I turned a blind eye to everything. I let it happen. I thought I could make him forget. Don't blame yourself, Mrs. Brown. No. It's about time I faced reality. I had my part to play in all this. I need to accept that. Only Johnny had to pay the price. And I'll regret that for the rest of my days. Mrs. Brown, I'm sure that Johnny's case will be considered as it should be. There's a case to be made here. He wasn't completely responsible for his actions. It was voluntary manslaughter. I'm sure he'll be back home soon. You don't get to say what they're going to rule it as. You did what you had to do, Detective. Those poor souls. They only had you to speak up for them. Take care. Goodbye, Mrs. Brown. Actually, yeah, that's another good point. Wow, Mrs. Brown. I mean, you have to walk away from me. But that really is an interesting point to make. Not just that everyone kind of turned a blind eye to it, but really that we were the only ones who were trying to, speak up for them. Like, everyone else was just trying to talk bad about them and bring them down, even in the wake of this tragedy. And so the only voice they did have was me, this crazy detective who was dealing with my own grief and my own demons. And still, I had the wherewithal to try to speak for the victims. Whether it was me being motivated by, what happened with Abigail or not, at the end of the day, I still was their voice, and they didn't have another one in a town full of people. So that's really interesting. Don't worry, Detective, I'll talk to her. I'll give her the support she needs in these hard times. She's been a strong person all her life, but I think she might appreciate a friend this time. I'm sure she will, Grandpa. There isn't much time before I join the others here, is it? Others? Where? Underground. Oh. So I've got a little time to do what good I can, You've done a lot of good for Pineview, Grandpa, with those sweet domes, and I think the people really appreciate you here. Of course they do. I'm Grandpa. Anyway, you take care of yourself now, son. And if you ever feel lonely or something, if you need someone to talk to, Grandpa's always here, all right? Oh, Grandpa. All right, Grandpa. And I am your Grandpa. Okay. Oh, this is all wrapping up nicely. Hey, Mark, sup, twin? Let me get in. Let me get in on. All right, there we go. Detective. Hey there, Detective. How are you two doing? How's Audrey? Getting better and better. She'll be discharged from the hospital in a couple of days. I can't wait to begin again. Mark? Back to regular old life. Also, there's the pub to think about now that Alan's leaving. I think I'll keep it. It's a part of this town's identity now. And mine, in a way. Maybe Lenny could take over full-time. Ha! You keeping the pub when you could shut it down? I never thought this day would come. Well, there's a lot of days I thought would never come. Good job on the case, Detective. I'm happy you figured it all out. The people of this town needed answers, even if they acted otherwise. I think we can all slowly come to terms with our role in this whole tragedy and learn to live better. Glad I could help, Mark. Drive safe, Detective. See you soon. Goodbye. Who are you? Who are you? Right. What? There we go. Hey, Detective. How are you doing, Brad? Oh, it's Brad! Oh! I'm alright, I guess. I just miss Chris. I wish we'd stayed in touch. All a little too late, though, right? Guess that's just something I'll have to learn to live with. I'm glad you discovered the truth. It's tragic what happened, but at least they were on the same side in the end, you know? I know what you mean. I'm gonna miss my buddy. Take care now, Detective. You too, Brad. Oh, and good luck with the wedding. Thank you. That reminds me, I was supposed to give you this. Invitation for the wedding. Think you can make it? I think so. I'll do my best to make it. Glad to hear it. I'll see you then. Take care. Goodbye, Brad. All of this is wrapping up with so many good points. The fact that, Blunt did point out that, they didn't really have a chance to fully work through everything that was going on, and the fact that, things did get abusive. But in the end, at least in their final moment, they were together. They did share that love that, they had when things started. So I guess you could say that's a silver lining, if you could say that. Wait a minute. If I just click on him, even if the thing isn't there, I can still interact. I never noticed that. And all the time I've been playing this game, I thought I had to be perfectly kind of in line with it. But anyway. Hey, Michael. All good, Ryan? Yep. You heading back right now? Yeah, it's about time, I think. I get it. He looks really sad, like he's really gonna miss his new bro. It's only been, what, a week? Man, feels like a lifetime has passed by in the last few days. It does, doesn't it? Great job on the case, Michael. That was something. You saw truths that none of us could. You kept an open mind, even though you were losing it. And even though the case looked shut. That's an ideal for me to pursue. I want to be able to do that someday. I want to be like you when I grow up. You did really well saving Johnny back there, Ryan. And considering the Chief's professionalism, it's up to you and Blunt to really take care of this department now. Thanks, Detective. Good luck back home. Come back here anytime you feel like it. See you, Ryan. Oh, I am going to miss you. Mwah! Okay. Oh, my lover who never was. Said your goodbyes to everyone? You ready to go? Yeah, I'm done. So what are you going to do when you get back? I've got to go home and set so many things straight. I have some friends that wanted to help. I have my parents. I haven't spoken to them in so long. They've been worried sick. I need to tend to that. I need to move back to my own home. There's a lot to figure out, and it's about time. I think I'm looking forward to it, too. That's good. And after that, back to work? You know what? I think he deserves a vacation. I think I'll take a little holiday. The past few days have been stressful. Looking forward to getting back to work and seeing old faces, but I think a short vacation will do me some good. That's great. Any ideas where? I don't know, but I hear there's a sweet little town called Pineview with a lovely little lady in it named Blunt. Somewhere less rainy and warm. I don't blame you. And you, what are your plans? I've been thinking about the things that you told me. I think it's time I moved on to bigger and better things. I'd like to work in a bigger city. Maybe even yours. You telling me you want to follow me, Blunt? You gonna follow me to the ends of the earth, Blunt? Oh, yeah. I'm into it. The way you talk about the work culture and the lifestyle sounds exciting. I think that's a very good idea. I'll put in a word at the department back home. I think you'll do very well. I'd love that. Listen, Michael, about Abigail. Are you going to be okay when you get back there? Do you need me? Maybe. Maybe I'll get used to it. I don't know. I think I can learn to live with it at least. I now feel grateful more than anything. You give me a call if you need a friend, all right? Understood, ma'am. Oh! Sorry. I've just been waiting for them to share like an intimate moment. Take care now, Michael. Oh. That's so sweet. That actually almost made me tear up a little bit. Drive safe now, Mike. Bye, Michael. Take care of yourself, all right? I will. Well, see you too soon, then. I hope you do. What now? Coffee? What? Again? The cafe's right behind us, Ryan. I can smell it. All right. Oh. I'm so sad I didn't get to say bye to T-Guy, but he did say he was leaving, like, the next day. Oh, I love this song. I like to think that it's Skater Boy and his girlfriend singing this song. Because it sounds like how they'd sing. You know? Guys, we did it! We got through a full playthrough of Rainswept. Oh my god, we need to talk about this down in the comments, folks. We need to do it. This was phenomenal. This did have the potential to be such a unique point and click. Again, pack. For anyone who does not know, that's how I abbreviate it. So when I say pack, now you know. All right, because I got a lot of new subscribers. Also, thank you and welcome to the Breakfast Club, as I've said to some of you already. But I could see that this was going to be something special. And it did not disappoint. Story-wise, this was everything that I want a pack to be. You know, it being visually dynamic, that the interaction was not just limited to, let's look at this item and then collect it. Let's look at this and solve this puzzle. It went beyond that. And I honestly, to date, have not played any packs that were quite like this. There are a lot of games that, you know, again, like Virginia and a lot of other ones that are this kind of first-person adventure sort of games. where you do have the same kind of experience and tone in the story. But to see that translated this well into a pack, which just normally doesn't do that much with the story. I think a lot of developers maybe focus so much on the point and click aspect of it, and they allow the genre of the game, I think, to limit them and make them feel like they need to confine it to being more about the mechanics than anything else. But enough talking about the game, okay? Because we all know it's great. Again, I voted it as the game of the year in my Frostland Awards 2018. I will keep saying it just based on the demo alone. And again, now having played the entire thing, it was worth it. There were a few things here and there, you know, that it wasn't 100% refined in terms of how it controlled. There were some little kind of quirks, little hiccups, but they did not take away from the story at all. And, you know, just more polish. And I think that Armand is dedicated to making this as good as he can make it. And so things like typos and the like, you know, that's something that he's been going through the game and trying to make sure that, you know, he gets right and that he improves upon. So I'm not concerned about any of that. None of it takes away from this. So let's talk about the story, guys. The character development, I mean, where do you guys want to start? Let's start with Chris and Diane, right? Because that was at the heart of this game, was their relationship. And just seeing this evolution of the relationship, or like I called it in kind of one of my videos, the autopsy of a relationship, which obviously was a play on words. I'm a writer, I like that kind of thing, because we were talking about death and the death of a relationship and really wanting to see the cause of that death. And I think we got to see that. We got to examine this relationship from start to finish. And it was just these very tiny kind of vignettes of their life. We didn't get to see everything, but what Armand chose to show and the way that their dialogue was written, the way that their exchanges were presented, you do feel like you got to see kind of a lifetime's worth of their relationship. And you got to identify with the characters and see something about your own life in them, which some of you have stated, you know, in your personal relationships, in your past relationships, that you could identify with and relate to either Chris's character or Diane's character. You know, you've gone into this relationship with so much hope and so much optimism, and things are broken, you know, and you have to figure out how to repair that, or if you can repair that. And unfortunately, they really never got to that part. But sometimes you can't, you know, sometimes you just have to walk away from the relationship that you're in because there won't be a happy ending. You know, sometimes you can see the writing on the wall, and that tragedies like this, you know, that may be the only path that a relationship is going to lead to. But I thought that the character development in this was really good, and not just for the main characters. That's why this was so impressive to me, but for all of the characters, for the side characters, just again through the dialogue being well written. I mean, some parts it was a little cheesy, some parts it was a little heavy-handed, but for the most part, I thought it was really well written. And the fact that just from a few lines, you really got a sense of these characters that weren't even the main focus, you know, and you became invested in their lives. You know, you became invested in what was going on, not just because they might have been suspects, because that was good too, to really not make this just a character piece, but to also still have it grounded in this, you know, investigation and what the game is actually about. It is essentially at its core a mystery that you're trying to solve. Then being able to balance those two, to balance the character piece with the mystery, and have you care about, okay, how is this character involved? Why is this character suspicious? But also, what is going on in this character's life with their own relationships and the arcs that we've kind of seen the characters go through from start to finish, you know, that we actually care about that. And it actually mattered at the end to have everybody come together at the funeral, which was, again, the perfect choice. Like, there were so many perfect choices made in this game, but to have everyone come together there, not just as a way to reintroduce you to the characters that you encountered, but also as a way to see the end of their arcs and to see that no matter what every individual character was dealing with, they all ended up there. You know, they all ended up coming together and understanding that they can do better and they can do more. And if you want to interpret it in a way that's a bit more morbid, then it's also poignant that they all came together in the end at the graveyard. Like, no matter what's going on in our lives, and no matter who we are, no matter what we've been through, or what aspirations and dreams we may have, in the end, we all are going to the same place. We are all going to end up there. And hopefully, just as they ended up there in this way that allowed them to reflect on the life that they have lived and the life that they are going to live, whether they're young, like, Lenny and Johnny, unfortunately, who now is going to be in jail, or old, like Gramps and Mrs. Brown. Regardless of what stage you are in life, hopefully you will come to the conclusion that there is more that you can do and there is good that you can do before you are inevitably in the ground. Or in my case, to go back to my planet, to be resurrected, Stargate style. We've got one of those Gua'uld kind of contraptions that look like sarcophagi. You can jump on in there and I'll be good as new. But for those of you who are human, hopefully after you have shuffled off your mortal coil, you will be able to look back as a ghost and be proud of the road that got you there. And I really like that nice touch of Abigail showing up in the car again, because you can interpret it as meaning that the experience did not remove Abigail from his life. She's always going to be a part of his life and something that touches him, but at least it's not nightmarish, So I don't know. How do you feel about everything? Like, what about this game really spoke to you? And not just about the story, but also the game itself. Like, I thought the visuals were amazing. Like, it really did have this intentional, rough around the edges, yet in a way that was stylish and just beautifully contrasted with other parts of like the scenery and stuff that were almost slightly in a different art style, a little more polished and a little more beautiful, but that somehow made all of it more beautiful. I don't know. It's just everything about this was great, and I don't want to keep talking forever and ever. Instead, I want you guys to talk. I want to know how you feel about it. So leave in the comments, please, like what you thought. And if you are somebody who's just jumping in on this episode or one of the middle episodes, I strongly recommend going back to the very first episode and watching the entire series. And I'm not saying that because I'm trying to get my watch time up, because I'm trying to get them views. I'm saying that because this really is a game, unless you want to play it for yourself also. That's also a thing I would say to do. I recommend just going and playing it for yourself, because there are various choices. I don't know if it's going to make a difference in the end, but it will present different scenarios to you. So I am saying do both of those things. Watch my story, watch my playthrough of it, just because it's one of those games that really is worth seeing from start to finish, and also play it for yourself. Or, just do one or the other. It's fine. If you don't watch my videos, as long as you go and support Arman and the fact that he made this really brilliant game, that's what I care about at the end of the day, because that's one of the reasons I do this. Like, I play because I enjoy playing games, but I also play because I enjoy supporting these developers. And when they make something great, I feel like, it should get that exposure and it should get that support. So go and give him that exposure and support. Go out and buy it. I don't know how much it is right now on Steam, but whatever it is, it's worth it for you to sit through and have this experience on your own. I received it for free. Again, thank you so much to Arman for doing that, because I would have missed out on this experience. And for the people who have been subscribed to me for a while, you know that I really don't have a lot of money to spend on games. I have to spend my money on really important things. And so I don't get to buy games all the time like a lot of other YouTubers do. And I also don't have developers throwing their games at me for free like, again, a lot of other YouTubers do. So to know that because I just couldn't buy this game right now, I would have missed out on this experience, that just makes me that much more grateful that Arman appreciated me appreciating his game and his work enough to want to share a key with me. And I want to see more games from him, even if it's not a pack. I want to see his style of storytelling and his approach to gameplay and to whatever genre he's going to tackle next, if it's not the same. But that's it. I think I've said enough. I'm going hoarse at this point, and I'm hungry. I'm going to go have some tea. But thank you so much for anyone who did sit here and watch every single one of these episodes. I really appreciate it. And I really did enjoy this playthrough, and I really did enjoy making these videos. I mean, I enjoy making all my videos, even if they're shit at the end, because I'm having fun, you know? But I especially enjoyed this just because I love this game so much. So that was it for Rainswept. We have left Pineview, but Pineview certainly will not leave us.